Am I wrong for telling my dad's new wife that I don't want her as a mother? My dad remarried in June. It had been just me, 17F, and him for years after my mom passed away when I was only 5. Then 3 years ago, he met Cass, and they quickly fell madly in love. 2 years ago, I met her and her sons, who are now 10, 8, and 7. While I get along fine with them, I don't feel a deep connection with Cass. To me, her relationship with my dad was about him finding a companion, not about me gaining another parent. When they were planning their wedding, Cass expressed her desire for me to be her maid of honor. However, I told my dad I would prefer to be his best person. I explained that he's my dad, and I wanted to stand by him on his big day. This was about supporting him, not Cass. He agreed, although he worried about disappointing her. Cass tried to convince me to change my mind, which I found frustrating, but she ultimately relented. After the wedding, things started to feel strange. Cass wanted me to pose for photos with her and her mom, calling it a mother-daughter moment. I made a face and told her I wasn't comfortable since I don't see her as my mother. She seemed shocked, like she had never considered I wouldn't see her in that role. A few days later, she told me how much she had looked forward to having a daughter after raising only boys, and how hurtful my words were. Things escalated when Halloween came around. Cass bought us matching mother-daughter costumes for a party she was attending, even though I already had a costume. She also placed a picture of me in a photo frame in her office labeled Mommy's Girl. I found these actions unsettling. I appreciate that she makes my dad happy, but I'm not looking for a new mom or that type of bond. Just before Christmas, Cass confronted me again. She said I was distant and that she deeply wanted me to see her as a mom. She confessed she had dreamed of having a daughter and accused me of crushing that dream. I told her bluntly that I didn't want her to be my mom and didn't want to be her daughter. I explained that while I respect her as my dad's wife, I am not open to forming a mother-daughter relationship. I suggested we could be friends instead. Cass was visibly upset and told me I had been unfair by not giving her a chance to prove herself as a good mom. She brought up the wedding again, saying it broke her heart that I wasn't her maid of honor. While I understand her feelings, I stand by my boundaries and believe they should be respected.